you can't misuse $1 million plus that fast. Like, what are you doing with it? Burning it to keep yourself warm at night. So this absolutely makes no sense. You got Anthony Edwards, who, if y'all remember last year, he chose to pay for child support 18 years ahead of time. $1,080,000 to Aisha Howard. Now it turns out she's been misusing the money and she's coming back for more. Apparently, she's seeking a one-time payment of $500,000, $50,000 annually, and I don't know how true this is. She wants a public apology on top of everything else. If y'all remember, Anthony Edwards basically said he wanted nothing to do with the situation. It was supposed to be something that was a one-off, and it was not meant to procreate. She chose to keep the baby, and he says, look, fine, you want to keep it? Actually, I'll pay all the money ahead of time and we'll just have a clean break. I don't want nothing to do with nothing. She accepted it, and now she's been misusing the funds and wants more. At the end of the day, if y'all agreed on terms and you received the money, you can't come back for more so soon. Because that just means that it wasn't necessarily for the child. It was for you, essentially. Which is fine, but you can't misuse $1 million plus that fast. Like, what are you doing with it? Burning it to keep yourself warm at night? I don't know. What do y'all think? Is this
Sundays and Wednesdays, yeah, 8 o'clock on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter. It's the crew and you. Let's go.
You can't get any better.
Best thing about it, the way he did it the right way.
With the crew and you, to the crew and you.
Do y'all have anything to say about
What up, baby? Welcome to the crew and you. Congratulations to my dog, Chuck Little John, the OG.
Y'all didn't know I've been changing hats all night, have you?
No.
You've been doing that. And so look, let me tell you, those dudes were the first one that I ever seen with the full tracksuit and no drawers. You know what I'm saying?
Understand that you can be at the bottom, you can be anything you want to be, and when that happens, you can be a champion like me.
Can you imagine 100 people just all yelling?
With the crew and you, to the crew and you. With the crew and you, to the crew and you.
What up, baby? Welcome to the crew and you. I'm your boy G. To my right-hand side, we have the OGs. Best Long Island iced tea, Chuck Little John. And we are waiting for our third co-host to come on, man. But OG, man, how you doing today, bro?
Doing pretty good, man. Doing pretty good. How you doing?
Man, I'm doing well. Doing well. Coming in a little hot, but I am doing well today, man. Doing well.
A little hot.
Little hot, man. Little hot. We will wait a couple minutes, man, for Corey to come on before we do our special tribute that the OG is so wonderful at doing. But before we do, man, let's welcome James Littlejohn to the barbershop chair, man, for being first in the barbershop chair. My man was first so early. He was here at 7:40. I'm talking about where Mr. Larry at. Like, he in this bag.
He was that was 7:40.
What? Oh, 7:13. Oh my God. He just said what he wanted at 7:40. Wow. Hey, I can appreciate, man, my guys being out there excited for the show, man. So this is what's up. I love that. My dog James Littlejohn, Kamarie White, anybody else that may be out there. I see we got some other folks out there. This is an interactive show. Remember, when you come to the channel, man, tell a friend, bring a friend, and when you come, don't come by yourself. This is episode 6, season 6, and we got a great show, man. We're gonna talk a little bit about this Anthony Edwards and Mariah Morona girl that his baby mama. We're gonna talk a little bit about that. We're gonna talk a little bit about Shedeur Sanders possibly been out for the upcoming game with a oblique contusion. Yeah, oblique strain. And then we'll talk a little bit about there's some and I know I keep telling you I'm tired of talking about it, but people are continuing to talk about it. So if it's sports talk, we got to talk about it, man. LeBron James, did he take a helicopter to the top level, or to get to where he is, or did he actually work for it like the rest of people did? So we'll talk about that, man. But before we do,
Is that what's hot in the street?
that's what's hot in the streets right now, man. That's what's hot in the street. OG, man, what's hot today, big dog, on this day?
What's hot today? What's hot today? What's hot today? Just like the mailman. Mailman gonna come, rain, shine, sleet, or snow. But guess what? That's gonna come, rain, shine, sleet, or snow. That's the middle of the week, baby. And what's the day? Today is hump day.
Absolutely right. Absolutely right. Happy hump day to everybody out there, man. I hope you all have had a wonderful, wonderful day. What's up, Phil Harris? My dog Quest. Welcome on everybody out there. Quest said, what's good? Phil says, what up, fam? Need that top shelf Long Island OG. Yes, sir. Kamari said, ain't nothing like being settled at home, catching the show. I even got popcorn with some Crystal hot sauce. Crystal's hot
Crystal
sauce.
hot sauce.
I
That's
ain't
the
never
cheap
had
stuff.
Crystal. I heard a piece. I put that on everything. I don't know
That Crystal, that's that 99-cent hot sauce.
At that Dollar Tree hot sauce.
Mm-mm.
And
Mario, you wrong for that. You wrong for that. I said crystals.
Crystals.
What's
Okay.
happening to Twin Peaks, Kamari?
Yeah. And why we weren't invited?
I know that, right?
Yeah. Well, I like some hot wings. All right, man.
Yeah, I do too, but I don't know. Get mine.
Let's give our sponsor a big shout out, Mr. Look at that Drink Reviews. Look at that.
You know, everybody drink responsible.
You won't want to take the opinion of a stranger. That type of advice is just not for you, because you're at that time of the day where you don't want to waste your money, and your plan is to throw back a shot or two. You're not necessarily an alcohol person, and picking out a brand is fairly new. If you want something to go with your burger, possibly a steak, then check out Cook and Dad's Drink Reviews. Remember, drink responsibly and click that subscribe too, and go with the one the crew and you trust. Cook and Dad's Drink Reviews.
Thank you, Cook and Dad Drink Reviews, for being a wonderful sponsor of our very first segment. All right, fellas, man, we're going to go ahead and jump right on in. I'm going to play a little bit of this clip just in case you all missed it in the beginning of the show. And I will bring Miss Crystal Wright, the Atlanta's top family law attorney, not just in Atlanta, man, but in the state of Georgia, and international phenom as well, man. So I'll bring her on to actually break down this story by this young man over here on TikTok. I would like to give him some kind of props. I'm not sure what his name is, but when we play it, we'll give him his props because I did take it from somebody else.
But you can't misuse $1 million+ that fast. Like, what are you doing with it? Burning it to keep yourself warm at night? So this absolutely makes no.
Okay, hold on. I'm trying to. Baby, you ready? All right, let me bring her on so she can hear that what's being said as well.
I still hadn't heard it.
That's you don't need to see. I don't think, baby.
What you say?
I don't think you need to see.
No, you want me to take them off?
No, you good.
I said I have them on.
Oh, hold on,
Okay.
there you go. Crazy girl. All right.
Wait a minute. This is a PG radio
I'm
show.
gonna say it's a family show. What? It's a family show.
Can you hear, baby?
I can hear because you're sitting next to me. I hate the way you got this screen turned. Anyway, go ahead.
Oh, we gotta add. Oh, Corey. We never added Corey.
He was in there.
Oh. All right. So we're about to play it. Oh, he just fell off.
Oh, Corey, please.
All right, there we go.
Oh, I'm here. Look, these ratings going up in the sky with Chris on the show.
Look, you already know. Let's get it.
You got Anthony Edwards, who, if y'all remember last year, he chose to pay for child support 18 years ahead of time. $1,080,000 to Aisha Howard. Now it turns out she's been misusing the money and she's coming back for more. Apparently, she's seeking a one-time payment of $500,000, $50,000 annually, and I don't know how true this is. She wants a public apology on top of everything else. If y'all remember, Anthony Edwards basically said he wanted nothing to do with the situation. It was supposed to be something that was a one-off, and it was not meant to procreate. She chose to keep the baby, and he says, look, fine, you want to keep it? Actually, I'll pay all the money ahead of time and we'll just have a clean break. I don't want nothing to do with nothing. She accepted it, and now she's been misusing the funds and wants more. At the end of the day, if y'all agreed on terms and you received the money, you can't come back for more so soon. Because that just means that it wasn't necessarily for the child.
Welcome to Crystal, right? They can't see me, baby.
Oh, you moved the thing?
Okay.
Right.
So that's not true. So, and the case may have settled. The last time I was on here last time talking about this case.
I don't think it's been through.
Yeah. So I know the attorney, and I think I told you guys that before. I know the attorney on the case, and I know a lot about this case. It did not settle for anything. Like, they did not settle. They're holding out for more money. So that's it. Like, that whole thing is, I don't believe everything you see on social media. That is a lie. She's actually holding out for more money and some other issues. However, I do want to address this. The same thing I addressed the last time I was on the show about this specific thing. If she gets a lump sum payout, she can still come back and modify. In Georgia, the terms are, wait, what you doing?
I'm trying to see what happened.
With what?
Go ahead.
Okay. In Georgia, the terms are you can do your first modification almost immediately as long as there's a change in income or change in the needs, change in the income and financial status of the parties, or the change in the needs of the child. So anything could have happened where this child's needs changed, and so she needs a modification. That's theoretical because this case has not settled. Like, she did not take a payout or whatever, because they're not offering enough money. And I will say, I am now representing an ex-NBA player's I don't know if it's his girlfriend or not or whatever. And so I know the payout that he is, and this player is pretty popular, but he ain't no Anthony Edwards, right? So if she doesn't get the payout, the amount of money that she would have gotten for 18 years is like $2.5 million based on his monthly payment. And so I would not take a payout for $1 million. And Anthony Edwards is, because how much are they saying she took the payout for? $1 million?
$1,080,000.
It ain't enough. It's not enough. It's not enough for her to walk away with him being Anthony Edwards. And like I said, this guy he was pretty popular, but he's not. The amount of money that he's paying this girl is a pretty penny. Anyway, I'm fielding questions.
So since he hadn't settled, and the case hadn't been settled, so she can continuously come back like this and continuously ask for more?
So that's not, what I'm saying to you is it's not happening. That's a lie.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not what's going on. What's happening, babe?
Some reason it got bigger. You made the screen bigger.
I didn't touch anything.
Yeah, you did.
I mean, I didn't. I was trying to look up. Oh, there we go. I can see everything.
Over here. Go ahead.
Oh, I know what to do because I know everything. Exit full screen. That's what you're trying to do? Or is that too small? No, this ain't me, baby. I didn't do this.
Okay.
Anyway, we're gonna keep talking.
Yeah, keep
I don't
talking,
know what to do here. Let's hide. Show panel.
Okay.
My husband thinks I messed something up, but I didn't. Okay, but yeah, go ahead. What? I didn't. No, so that didn't happen. And so this is how it works. If there's a temporary order in place, so what'll happen is you'll file and you'll say my baby needs milk, right? Or whatever. Then you can get a temporary order, but you definitely don't want to. I don't even think this girl has a temporary order, because once you get locked into that temporary order, the judge is going to be hard pressed to give you any more money. I don't even think she's got a temporary. But I didn't ask her to do that. But yeah, they're not.
So help me out here, Krista. So we kind of dig
deep into. I ain't gonna say deep, but we follow the rabbit hole. We go down to the rabbit through the rabbit hole. So there's on her page, she posts, because that original post of hers was, the request for 500,000, I guess, an apology that she wants to I guess resubmit. However it goes. But she also posts on her page that the reason for this is because she's already spent over 100,000, and she's afraid that the money is going to end up going dry. And so, because I guess because she has a cult following also, and some people are coming at her, sideways, other ways, or whatever. Nevertheless, and I know you said that that the 1,080,000 is not enough, but let me ask you, what's the purpose for the resubmission right now? Or do you know what the purpose of it is?
Maybe changing the needs of the child or changing her income and financial status. So here's the thing. We don't just look at one parent's income and financial status. We're doing a child support calculation. I just really look crazy with these glasses on. Anyway, we look at both parties' income. So if she's lost her job, if her income has dipped with the economy, she can ask for a modification.
Well, her job is, right?
No, I don't follow her.
She's a stripper. So that the economy hasn't dropped in the strip club.
You don't know that. You don't know if she decided to stop because she had this child, and she can stop and she can go back to school, and we can ask for more child support on that basis.
Did you say go back to school? She's not going back to school.
You don't know that. This is not on, so I'm just holding it for no reason.
It's on because when you go up, it's on.
Okay. So yes, I need my laptop. Can you go get my laptop because I want to pull the case?
Okay, pull the case. Go get that laptop, G.
All the way upstairs. Sorry, I was on it.
Now you do know that the child is only 8 months. I don't care how old
it is. Guess what? You don't know what special needs this child has. So the Georgia Child Support Calculator.
Ain't nothing wrong with that child.
This man don't know nothing. He don't know anything. But it doesn't even sound like. So you're saying she made a post saying that it doesn't sound like the 500,000. I don't know because I haven't read the post, but it doesn't sound like it has anything to do with child support so much as saving her name because I guess. Oh, Kamaria said my volume was low. Is it better, Kamaria?
You good?
Okay. I guess it doesn't sound like that. It sounds more like defamation, but I'm gonna try to pull it up.
So I don't have a problem when a mom needs more money, but what I guess my issue is a lot of times is when, and I know this is subjective, the term child support, and when you got that first 1,080,000 or whatever, you buy a G-Wagon, and there's nothing wrong with that either. But if you are, how would they say, misappropriate? If there's a misappropriation of funds with how you got money allocated to you, is that the father's problem?
So here's the deal. And this is what a lot of men miss and non-custodial parents miss on child support. One, if they were concerned about misappropriation of funds and they could have put it in a trust and had her take out a certain amount of money every month, that would have been available to her. But two, child support I find that people think that child support is only like you're supposed to just give it to the child. Hold on one second. I'm going to try to pull this case. Wow. Okay, deal with this. Because I want to tell y'all about child support and try to figure out.
They can't hear you being talking to the mic.
Okay.
Oh my God! Get that woman a chair.
That's it, man.
Gavin, you're wrong right now, man. You're wrong. You need to get your woman a chair.
Is he talking?
I don't know. Are you talking, Galen?
If you're talking, we can't hear you.
What's the girl's name? Oh, hey, look, get your stuff together. What's the girl name?
Crystal Wright.
What's the girl's name that y'all talking about?
All you gotta do is look up Anthony Edwards.
Okay, so I know how to do my job.
Oh my God! Help her out, OG, please. Come on, I'm on my phone.
Okay.
Sienna Williams.
Cause let me see something.
Sanaa Williams.
Okay.
She's
Is
like,
that's not
okay.
it?
Is that right?
I don't know.
Let me
I
check.
think
Let
it's.
me see. Oh, and you know what? Something else. Oh, I should have called him this morning because I knew I was gonna come on this show.
This is Shannon Jackson.
Hold on 1 second.
What's the name you found?
What's her name? Is it
OG?
Aisha Edwards? Is it Aisha Howard?
Yeah, Aisha Edwards.
Aisha Howard. Is it Aisha Howard?
It ain't Edwards. 'Cause his name is Edwards.
Yeah.
Oh, he not even on the case no more. This case, so I'm gonna say this is what I want you guys to all understand. Now this girl is pro se, which means she doesn't have representation. This case is still pending, like I told you. And let me see something. Hold on. Yeah, they don't. There is no
lawyer on retainer, anything.
Yeah, so the guy I know, he quit, which I knew that was coming. They don't even have. Oh yeah, this case won't be over. They don't have their 120 day until October, so I'll come back on in October and tell y'all about that. Let me see. Do y'all want to know all the facts of the case? What's going on?
Kamari said, I remember when I started my case, they told me the money she received isn't my concern.
It's not your. Oh, and that's another thing. It's not your concern. I'm trying to seize. Oh, they must have sealed his. They're trying to sell his income.
They're trying to sell it. What does that mean?
Seal it. So a lot of Fulton County, they get a lot of. Oh wait. Oh yeah. We better get some, y'all. We better get some, y'all.
Ladies and gentlemen, Crystal Wright is having a moment.
Let's see.
We done got deep in this thing now.
Oh.
Chris.
Everybody be quiet. Let me see.
Right now, Crystal is actually looking at the documents of the court case itself. Look,
okay.
She's able to get on here, and it's for everybody. This is
okay.
This is public information.
This is public information. So, look, well, she said it shouldn't be. He need a better attorney.
I can't hear. We can't hear Chris.
He is too much of a celebrity figure to not have his stuff sealed. So let me tell you what's going on. Let me see. I should have done my research. I was going off on somebody else today. Let's see. So they don't have a here. So as of May, oh wow, okay. So as of May, California is dealing with custody. So Georgia has jurisdiction to issue child support because of Anthony Edwards. But she was trying to get I do know that she was trying to get the whole case transferred to California because she thought that she had a better opportunity at higher child support in California. But Georgia is staying the child support proceedings. So y'all be knowing that Georgia is staying the child support proceedings, which means they're not moving forward until they get that order on custody. And here's why. Custody, well, one, Georgia's about to have a new child support calculator. But custody will determine how much child support she gets in Georgia, right? And if she goes under
I'm sorry, Chris, you said another child support calculator. Is that good for Anthony or bad for Anthony?
Well, in Georgia, it's not going to be great. Now it's a whole lesson. Okay, the way the calculator works right this moment is that it's set up for each parent to have parenting time, right? If he decides he doesn't want parenting time, she's going to get more child support because the calculator is set up for her to have a break and her bills to be less because her grocery bill is going to be less. Her utility bills are going to be less. Gas is going to be less. So when he's with the other parent, but because she gets 100% of the time, she gets more of a claim to more money. That's under the old calculator. If she does not get her order in by December 31st, we're switching over to the new calculator. And the new calculator by default considers that the custodial parent has the child 100% of the time. But
so he didn't give up custodial rights. He gave up the money, but he from what I heard or what I read, he didn't give up custodial rights.
Well, he didn't want any part, right?
Hold on 1 second.
Well, he didn't want any parts of her dealing with her, but he didn't X out the child.
I thought he said he didn't want any part of the child. That's why.
No. So from what
And do
from
you
what I was
understand?
looking at,
Y'all wanted to. Who do y'all think is a plaintiff in this case?
the
Who
plaintiff,
brought this
so
action? Who brought this action? No, she did not,
he did.
baby. No,
He
she
did.
did not. He did. He did.
He did. Yeah.
Let me see
Oh,
what he
wow.
brought it on the basis of. I think he brought it for DNA testing. Yep, paternity. Which speaks volumes. And let me tell y'all why this speaks volumes.
Okay.
He's not asking for legitimation, but it speaks volumes because it says if they're saying he doesn't want anything to do with the child, why would he chase her down for paternity? Oh, you know why? Because she had an action pending in LA. That's why. That makes more sense. Let's put it together.
Okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, she is putting it together.
So who is in here pro hoc vice? It looks like his attorney is from. So excited.
What is Pro Hoc VJ?
Well, it means that you're not barred in Georgia, but you're asking if you can come and practice in Georgia.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah. Oh yeah. So her attorney, his attorney he has two attorneys outside of. Hold on one second. His attorneys are all pro hac vice. I think
they're coming from a different
right
state.
here. Let me see who this is. Hold on. How you gonna come to Georgia? I just hate people. Y'all are so stupid. He should have called you,
baby. So Kamaria says, can the new calculator come in effect with the revise?
I don't know what the revise of what. Oh, he got 3 attorneys, none of them from Georgia. That is hilarious to me. Ugh. Anyway, so anybody can modify, and that's what the court is prepared for in January 1st. They are prepared for modifications to be filed because it gives you credit. It gives non-custodial parents credit for every second they have that child. So I have some of my non-custodial parents because I am pushing so you can actually do it now. If the opposing party will agree to use a new calculator now, the court is allowing us to do it now so that they will not be overrun with those cases in January. So I have my non-custodial parents, their child support is going down like $700-800 a month because they're getting credit for, and I'm talking about on a standard parenting plan, not because you have week on, week off, but like a Friday to Sunday, Thursday to Monday, you were getting much less child support. It sucks for my custodial parents because again, now your child support is going down $700-800 a month, but it's really good. So if you're looking to do a child support modification, honestly, I would run a dummy calculator for you to see how much your child support will go up or down. But so I don't know what again, back to this girl. So once they decide custody they're going to decide how much time Anthony Edwards gets. And that's why it's important to decide custody first. Georgia does not let you agree away your rights in Georgia. You cannot terminate your parental rights. You don't have to get any custody, right? Like you don't have to get any parenting time and you don't have to be the joint legal custodian, but you can't say I'm terminating my parental rights. They can be taken from you just due to like bad acts and things like that, or due to adoption, but because the state favors children having fathers, otherwise you could be wards of the state. And even if you do try to terminate your rights, they don't, and a termination of rights does not come with the termination of child support obligation. And the state did it that way so that you would not have a whole bunch of men terminating their rights so they wouldn't have to pay child support. And a whole bunch of women saying, hey, I'll take you off child support if you terminate your rights. So even if there is, for whatever reason, an abuse situation where the state terminates your rights, you will still have to pay child support for that child. So all this whole he's terminating his rights, he's whatever. No, all he's doing is not seeking custody. And not if that's the case, I don't know anything about the California case and I don't know how to pull that. But if he's not seeking any custody, and honestly, unless I want to see the California case now, because now I have questions about why is there even a custody case? Like, why is it ongoing? If this is what the media is lying to y'all, because there should not even be an actual litigation if this man is saying I want nothing to do with this child. Y'all understand that? Like, that's just common sense.
And that's what I'm saying. I don't think that he's saying that he doesn't want anything to do with the child. That's what I honestly believe from, like I said, from the rabbit holes that I've gone down. And also with, my wife looking up the stuff that she looks up.
Okay,
I don't think
attorney.
I know, right? But anyway, I I don't think that he's that scum of a guy. You know what I mean? Because at first it was like we like you said, which were we were part of the media. Oh man, he don't want to have nothing to do with it. He paid the million and whatever. He wanted to be done, but he just wanted
Whole
to be
time this
done.
girl ain't got no money.
Hmm?
Whole time she ain't got no money. She ain't got nothing yet.
She hadn't got a thing
She
from
has
that
not
million.
gotten anything. There has not been any money from Georgia. Ain't no order. She ain't got no money unless he gave it to her voluntarily.
Really? So,
let me ask you a
so when
question.
he paid it, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, this is a lie so far.
Okay, so the question I have is, okay, she's in California now. All the custody cases and everything goes. I mean, they have all the custody cases. They sell all the alimony or whatever the case may be, or child support. So now, based on her circumstances, if she decides, let's say she wants to move out of the country, does she have to get some type of approval or something to do that?
Welcome to international custody expert Crystal Wright. No. So in Georgia, it just depends on where custody is. In Georgia, you don't have to ask permission to move. You don't have some like Texas, you have to have permission to move counties. Georgia, you don't have to have permission to move at all. All you have to, if there's a parenting plan in place, all you have to do is make sure that custodial parent has the ability to exercise his parenting time. If there is an every other weekend schedule and you decide you're going to move to Greece, at that point you would need a modification. Not so you could move to Greece, but so that parent can exercise his parenting time.
Okay. Understood.
All right, come on. Like I got one client, she getting so much child support. Oh my God. He just told her, just take it out my retirement account. Hello. Because one thing I'm gonna do is take the money out the NFL and the NBA retirement account.
So let me ask you something, Crystal. When they went to court in April and he paid that $1,080,000 or whatever.
Who is telling you he paid $1,080,000? Let me tell you.
He ain't paid nothing.
Let me tell you, they went to court in April. Hold on one second. Let me let y'all know.
She said he ain't no money's been exchanged.
I guess because we're not the only one that heard about it. It was like it was on ESPN, CNN, whatever.
Let me see. Let me see. I'm pulling up April right now. Hold on.
And you're saying he did not pay. We were under the impression that when they were talking about this, when mass media was covering.
And let me say this. The only thing I could tell you. Yeah, they did. Okay, two things happened. They didn't go to court in April. They went to a 30-day status conference. And what a 30-day status conference is, they went to that in March 11th. They went to a 30-day. What a 30-day status conference is, you just pop up and you say, hey, I'm represented. We're still in the discovery phase. See you later. It's 15 minutes and it's Zoom. That's what they did. They did not file the answer and counterclaim. Oh, don't piss me off. Do not piss me off. These freaking California attorneys came in here and filed a counterclaim to her.
What are you reading? What makes what your information is valid? How?
Because I'm getting it directly from the docket.
Wow. Okay. So, and how did it get so loosely, spread out?
And here's why. And this is why I need to get Anthony's representation on the line, because these are not Georgia attorneys. So first and foremost, in Georgia, a counterclaim stands denied. And what that means is when someone files a counterclaim to your suit, you don't have to say nothing. The court looks at it as that they're lying, whatever. You don't have to say anything. They have spent his money filing not one, but two counterclaims to her original claim.
They spent his money?
Yeah, because he's paying them.
So when the NBA playoffs was going on, we covered this. ESPN, everybody's covering this. Everybody said he paid $1,080,000.
They should have had copyright law covering it. And because here's why. They haven't even had a temporary hearing. You understand what I'm saying to you? It hasn't happened. That girl has not gotten any money unless he has given it to her freely.
Oh my God.
And that could be, let me say this. That could be a thing because maybe they don't want to put it in a record, right? If they are working together with, she ain't got no attorney right now. I know she had an attorney and I know. Let me see when the shit with
oh no.
And so Aisha, she actually came out and rebuked, well, not rebuked, but she talked about this this case in totality, and she said that she has not received anything. She has not been to court yet about this case yet. So everything that people have put out is all lies. So she actually came out and said that.
And let me tell you why she ain't gonna get no money, because she ain't responded to discovery. They got a motion to compel pending. And so her previous attorney, he withdrew at the end of July. And that's who I know, and that's who I've discussed this case with. At the time that I talked about this case with him in May, she ain't got no money because they weren't settling. And so I knew then she didn't have no money, and she ain't got no money between. She doesn't have any money. So if she got a G-Wagon, she didn't get it from him. And I know they didn't have a deal in May. And so yeah. Anyway. All right. So anyway, so just pay your child support. Do that and stop looking at social media. Aren't you guys so relieved that you know that social media is a lie? I love this so much.
Half of this show is based off of stuff we get on social media.
But what is so crazy to me is the fact that I'm about to call him. I really need his phone number. I'm probably going to call one of these attorneys and say, look, y'all have not protected this man at all. Like, hold on, let me look at something.
Can you, as an attorney, reach out to a client that's already has an attorney?
I can reach out to his attorney and say, y'all need some Georgia counsel on this, because y'all practicing this like you in California and not like you in Georgia.
So you see what some holes in this case has been, I guess, where they're not representing him correctly, is what you're saying?
I feel like this whole thing should be sealed. But hold on one second. I want to look at something. Because let me say this. They did a motion to seal. But see, Fulton County is so slow. But they haven't, it looks like they haven't moved the court. There hasn't even been a response to the motion to seal. So they should have just gone ahead and wait, maybe they did. This girl doing it by herself. Let me see. Oh no, they did do a response.
All right, we about to get out this case. We're about to go to our second segment, but this is some good stuff here. Y'all are finding out hands-on inside information about this Anthony Edwards case, which is all lies on social media. So,
because if this is what I think it is, I might fall out of my seat.
Don't do that.
Oh my God. Hold on one second. If this is real.
Okay. Any more questions out there? Corey, you good on questions?
I'm good, because I'm sitting here in suspense when she go, oh my God, she doing like OG do when he watches football game and I can't watch it with him. Oh my God. Oh, what? What is it?
Right. What happened? What is it? Where's Kanisha? I wish Kanisha was on. So Kamarie, are you done? You good on questions? G Holder. I got it. She ain't going nowhere. OG, you good on questions?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Hey, baby girl, thank you so much.
Thank you, Mrs. Crystal Wright.
That was and we have to reach out to their attorneys too. You know what?
Consultation fee.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, because I know some people that know Anthony Edwards.
No, I'm a part of the Georgia Bar, an esteemed member of the Georgia Bar. Okay. I could reach out to them.
Okay.
Like I'm looking at the case.
Yeah.
Hear that, OG? Esteemed.
I need to. Yes. He probably's not.
Wow.
Kamarie said, will you start your own show? Yes. Oh man, great stuff, boo. Great stuff. Now let me see what my baby did. She made the screen so big I don't see nothing. I can't see anything over here no more. I don't know what my baby did. Dang. All right, so now I got to go to my dang, man, what you do? Let's see here. All right, y'all. I'm trying to. I got to go to Cooking Dad's drink reviews. But my baby couldn't see, so she made everything big. And so now,
So let me ask you this, OG, while Gator trying to find that. Does this change the way you see this case?
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. I mean, we've been misled.
For real.
misled for real.
So nothing's gone down yet. So
who? And that's what I'm saying. You would think that after all that was covered, social media, ESPN, NBA, all that stuff, nobody came out with the truth, or even Anthony Edwards, his camp, and nobody. I ain't pay no $1 million. I ain't pay 18 years worth, or whatever it is, or like you said, that ain't even the right amount.
Right. Ain't nobody said nothing.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody said nothing.
And like you just said, ain't nobody said nothing. That ain't the right amount. He ain't paid nothing, because they hadn't agreed on anything. She doesn't have representation.
Yeah, her representation quit.
Because she ain't got no money. That's what your wife just said, because she ain't got no money.
She ain't got no money, and she might have been a handful, too.
And on top of that, you would think that, if a lawyer was like, okay, we know you're going to get something. I'm going to get something out of this. But if she a handful to deal with,
All right, man.
Wow.
Hey, let's go into our second segment. But before we do, let's give our sponsor, Cooking Dad, Drink Reviews, a big shout out. Cooking Dad.
Everybody drink responsible.
You won't want to take the opinion of a stranger. That type of advice is just not for you, because you're at that time of the day where you don't want to waste your money, and your plan is to throw back a shot or two. You're not necessarily an alcohol person, and picking out a brand is fairly new. If you want something to go with your burger, possibly a steak, then check out Cooking Dad's Drink Reviews. Remember, drink responsibly and click that subscribe to, and go with the one the crew and you trust. Cooking Dad's Drink Reviews.
Thank you, Cooking Dad Drink Reviews, for being a wonderful sponsor of our second segment. All right, fellas, man. Let's jump ourselves into the Shedeur Sanders, man. Going into his second game off of a great performance, a really good performance in his first game. Now is dealing with an oblique, not tear, but oblique soreness. And it's possible that he may not play in this game against Philly. What does this do to Shedeur's chances on making this Cleveland Browns team, who's already deep at the quarterback position? Let's start with you, OG.
I think it depends. It depends on what's the guy's name? Dylan Gabriel.
Dylan Gabriel.
It depends. He's not playing either.
As of right now,
Dylan is not. Dylan is the Pick is not. Kenny Pick is not.
Pick is not. Okay.
Yes.
So I would say it depends on the showing that Dylan Gabriel does.
Okay.
So if he comes out there and shines, then this may hurt Shedeur being hurt and not being able to go out there and have a consecutive week where he plays well. I just hope that the injury doesn't keep him sidelined too long, because the longer it does, the lower his stock goes down. It shouldn't go down based on the way he played in the first week. So in the first week, he showed what he's capable of doing. It shouldn't go down, but this is the extenuating circumstances in Cleveland. This is not like your normal circumstances in Cleveland. You have 4 quarterbacks, you brought in the 5th quarterbacks, and you got 1 quarterback that's on injured reserve. So technically, you got 6 quarterbacks assigned to your team right now.
Right.
No other team comes close to have the 6 quarterbacks. So this is the extenuating circumstances in Cleveland. I just hope that they still go back and consider how he played in week 1. And they just hope that the injury does not keep him sidelined too long. because the longer it does, the less. I mean, his stock goes down that much more, according to Cleveland. It shouldn't, but according to Cleveland and the owners and whoever, it is because he wouldn't be. He shouldn't be still the fourth string quarterback after he played after the way he played in week 1 in his first preseason game. There's no way he should be the fourth string quarterback still. But that's what they got.
That's what they got him at. Yeah. Corey, man, do you feel the same way with Shador, man? Does this hinder his chances of being on the Cleveland Browns?
So I'm gonna tell you what I told my wife because I'm still in a frustrated vegetative state with Cleveland and management. You know, this man played 55 snaps, right?
Mm-hmm.
55 snaps with the second and third string against a first string team. What they're going to end up doing is Gabriel Taylor or whatever his name is, he's going to go out there. Dylan Gabriel, yeah, he'll go out there and he'll probably play half the snaps that Shador played.
Mm-hmm.
And let's say he's 8 for 12 or maybe 8 for 20 or whatever. Not the same amount of numbers, because like I said, 55 snaps, that's including, handoffs to the running back too, because you still have to run that play. You still have to run that play to perfection. But what they're going to do is he's going to have the least amount of snaps in that game because they'll bring in Taylor because he is a third stringer. You don't want your third stringer hurt when you still got Kenny Pickett hurt and you got a Joe, that's older but shaky. So they're gonna protect him because he's a third stringer officially right now.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna play half the amount of snaps, and then he'll probably have a decent run at it. And they'll say that he's earned the third spot, which still screws Shador. If he can't, like OG said, if he can't come out and play some more, show him some more stuff that he's learned, work on a 2-minute drill that they said he hadn't worked on yet or he hadn't started working on yet. All that will count against Shador because he just got slightly injured.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the part where I feel like it's still unfair. You keep holding the kid, asking for more when you're giving him less to work with. You keep asking him to make a 5-course meal when you've only given him meat and potatoes, but no sides and no, nothing to cook with.
Right.
That's the part that bothers me here. If we see Gabriel come out or Dylan come out and he does well, he's got to do the same amount. He's got to do 55 snaps. Mm-hmm. That's the way you compare, apples and oranges.
Right.
Dude, keep him in there to the third quarter like you did Shador.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm hoping that they do. If you want to do this fairly, do it that way. But like somebody said earlier today, they can't because he's still a bona fide. They're bona fide third stringer. And if Kenny Pickett is hurt, they need him to be able to move up to the second status.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, it's a cluster mess from here.
Okay. I hope he doesn't rush himself back trying to get out there and try to prove himself. I actually feel like he should just sit back and let Dylan Gabriel get these looks and watch him fail. Because I don't think Dylan Gabriel's a good quarterback, honestly. And so let's just see what he does, man. And come back in that third game and show out. Just heal up completely, and in that third game, do what you do, and let him perform like that, man.
Let me throw this out at both of you. So Watson, he made a clip showing that he's running now. He's mobile, showing his mobility. He has a target of game 8. What does this do for any of these quarterbacks if Watson wants to come back via game 8?
Game 8.
That's what when he put that out there, that post was showing him running. His goal is game 8, middle of the season.
I think you're paying this man and a ton of money.
Right.
If he comes back,
You got to play him.
Gotta play Deshaun.
You got
Gotta
to
play him.
He ain't played in 2 years.
But they owed him, I think, almost 64 million. I think that's what it is
last
this year.
He played last year. Yeah.
In the beginning, that's right. That's when he got hurt.
Yeah, he got hurt. Remember?
Dang, it's like 2 years.
Yeah.
He played 2 years.
Yeah. So he played. You're paying this man guaranteed $250. Like you got to get something out of him, man.
So he holds precedence over what that quarterback room, the other 5 is what you're saying right now.
Absolutely. If you haven't got rid of him yet, so yeah, he definitely holds
precedence. They're not gonna have 5 in 8 games of the season.
Yeah, they're gonna get rid of some of these folks.
Yeah,
but he definitely holds precedent because in any professional sport, man, follow the money. They always say follow the money. Whoever's getting paid, they're gonna play. Because the people who are sitting upstairs, that's what they're looking at. They're looking at, hey man, I'm paying this man $48 million not to sit on the bench. This man he's ready to play. We got to be out there playing. I'm not paying him $48 million to sit on the bench.
All right, let me throw something out at you. You know, let's say. So you're saying that he holds precedent, so he's not going anywhere. Let's say Cleveland starts off the season. Let's say coming into game 8, they are 5-3. Do you put him in at a 5-3 squad? Let's say if it's Shador that wins the job ultimately in the next 2 weeks. What do you do then, G?
I am a believer in you always go with the starter, and you go with the guy who has the experience. And you don't have a lot of the times rookie quarterbacks do not take you far in the playoffs. And so if you're having a good record so far, then I would say, good job, young fella. Now let my veteran quarterback take over.
He couldn't do Jaden Daniels?
That's rare. That's rare.
But
that you get.
I know for first hand experience, you don't do that. We had the same situation with Washington.
With who?
We had Taylor Heineke that was playing good. And I can't remember the guy's name. He came from Philadelphia. Y'all call him Red Robin or McDonald's man or whatever y'all call
him. He said the McDonald's man.
He had been hurt.
Andy Dalton?
No.
Carson Wentz.
Yeah. Carson Wentz had been hurt.
Oh.
Taylor Heineke had been playing I don't know how many games. Yeah. We get down to the crunch where I think we still had a chance to make it to the playoffs. He brought Carson Wentz in. Carson Wentz got more interceptions than he got completed passes.
And where'd the bed?
But Carson Wentz was the starter, but he wasn't no head over heels starter. He
but what I'm saying is Deshaun Watson has missed. So he missed a year, basically.
Yeah.
Because he come back 8 games. He missed a year.
Mm-hmm.
And he was trash.
Even though he gonna be running, he wasn't like Corey said, he wasn't the Deshaun Watson of old.
Mm-hmm.
Since he's been in Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
Now you go bring him back in. I could see if he was Deshaun Watson of Houston, but Deshaun Watson of Cleveland. Mm-hmm. You go bring him in when this team is already jailed, supposedly they 5-3,
mm-hmm. and
you go bring him in and tell the starters got him to 5-3. We appreciate what you're doing, but you can kick rocks now.
You can go back to your original spot, which is the backup.
Okay, and then when Deshaun Watson do like he's been doing in Cleveland, and you had to take him out and put the guy back in, how that's gonna make you look?
But you just assuming that he's gonna go in there and do bad. I don't agree with that.
He's done good in Cleveland.
Have they had a good team?
I'm just saying, has he done good in Cleveland?
No, he hasn't. But they haven't had a good team though, OG.
The team is this year any better than the teams that he has since he's been there? No.
If they're 5-3, then they're probably got a better team.
No, that's because they're playing good and they're gelling, they're playing together. He gonna come in and disrupt that. But if you want to put money at, it's just like, I'm gonna give you an example, and I know we gotta hurry up. It's just like in my business. You put out an RFQ, which is a request for quote, right? The vendor that comes in the lowest may not be the best person for the job, but because you're trying to save face, you're gonna take the lowest person, but that person that was a little bit higher is gonna do you a much better job than this person you want to go with to save face. And that's what you saying Cleveland go do. They're gonna go at the show watching to save face, regardless of how the team is doing at a particular time he's ready to come back. I don't agree.
But let me ask you, OG, because I'm not saying I agree with Galen, but I guess my question is, what about the 60+ million that they're
paying? They've been paying the 60+ million over the 3 years he's been there. He ain't done nothing.
Yeah, I guess you're right. What's like they might as well keep paying the joker.
He's been there 3 years, right? How long you been there?
It's his third season. It's his third season.
Been there. What has he done?
You got to get your money out of him still, though, OG.
Okay, so he comes in there. He keep rocking.
You can't go through the whole contract and he ain't gave you nothing out of it. Now you can't do that, man.
Okay, so he gonna come in and he gonna give me something for that money. He gonna take us to the playoffs for that money.
So
you never know though. He does have experience. This man was good at some point in his career.
I'm not taking that away from him. I'm not talking about the Texas Deshaun Watson. I'm talking about the Cleveland Deshaun Watson.
But the Cleveland Deshaun Watson had some dirt to play with, though. You ain't giving them to play with. We talked about the players they had over there.
The Cleveland Deshaun Watson spent more time hurt than playing.
That because the man was running for his life. He ain't had nobody to throw to or running backs.
You know something, G? You can really tell when you like somebody and when you dislike anybody. If it's another quarterback in the league that's doing all this, you wouldn't be fighting for him like this.
I'm just saying.
You can tell. You can tell your favorites.
I don't really have. I'm like Deshaun's not my favorite.
I'm not saying your favorite. I'm just saying. You don't have no dislike for him. The ones you dislike, like Kyler Murray, you're not gonna go to fight for Kyler Murray like this.
Oh man, I told you how great Kyler Murray was last year.
Yeah. After how long? After you that beat him up the year before?
He had been playing like trash, was he not?
So you don't know what Deshaun Watson go do. We need to move on. You gonna miss your last segment.
So wait a minute. So I'm here. Okay, so I'm reading this now. So Deshaun is owed $46 million this season, and next year, I mean, he'll still be owed $70.26 million after the 2025 season. I mean, that's a lot of bread. That I see what G is saying. We got to recoup some of this money because we done paid him out of this $250.
Okay,
we done paid him a lot of bread.
So you talking about that? He come in.
I'm just saying I wouldn't know what to do if I'm winning with Shador or whoever, and then he come up and go, "Hey, I'm back, guys." I'm just put him in.
So you put him in because you want something out of it.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, okay.
Y'all go from 5-3 to 6-5.
So that's all I'm saying.
But so what happens if Shador does that same thing? He goes 6-5. Do you switch him out?
Do I switch him out? Put Deshaun in?
Yeah.
Potential.
And that's what I was just about to say. The same thing about Deshaun. If you come in there and I know this is hypothetical. If we start off 5-3 and then you come in here and we lose the next 3 games or 4 games,
you got to come back out then.
No. You cannot come back out. We need to get something out of you. You decide to put him in the game, you leave him in there. You take your decision and run.
Hold on, OG. Don't kill the team, though. Don't kill the team.
That's what you did by bringing him in now.
You can't get emotional. That's not emotional. That's
what you're doing by bringing him in there. You're killing the team. The team is rolling right now. You go bring somebody him in here in a year and put them in there and take the camaraderie to go be there. They already mad because you got so much money.
Who?
The team.
Oh, Lord, you just making up stuff, OG.
Hey, watch the left tackle when he come in there.
Now, if the left tackle let you get hurt again, then you know somebody upset. if you get Olayed, you know, at Bull Rush.
I'm just saying.
Now, I will say this here: his mobility won't be the same,
No.
you know, but yeah.
It won't be no worse than Shador.
How old is you talking about?
28, 29?
29. Yeah, I think 29. What we said before, possibly. I know he ain't 30 yet.
Yeah, he probably about.
And I think, and then y'all said the last show he played 5 seasons at Houston. He came into the league at 22, 23 years old.
They're probably about 30, maybe.
About 30, okay.
He probably be 30 this year.
Yeah. That'd be hard for me too. I get what you're saying, Galen. You know, I know we got 70 on the hook for him, you know, and then we got to pay him 46, which will leave a remaining balance. I'm sorry, of 70, but and it's a lot of bread.
Yeah,
that's a lot of bread.
And that at 5-3, I think it's still early. You still got a chance to, you know,
after 8 games,
right? And then how did y'all win? Like, did your defense do it for you? Did Shador, you know, put up 40 points? Was he
Colorado type plays?
Yeah. What was going on in those 5-3? You know, did your defense score 3 touchdowns a game for you? Like, what's
okay?
Really-
Well, let me throw this one out there at you. If they do, because we know that Cleveland has surrounded themselves in Shador, right? Let's say he does win the job. And I go back to that same thing. We're 5-3. Shador is now the starting QB. You know, after they gave, let's say Joe, you know, he probably 2 games, and then you know it just wasn't working right. We did, you know, it came out 0-3 or whatever, and then Shador comes in and wins 5. Do you still bring in Deshaun Watson?
I do.
In a 5-game win streak?
Yeah, I do.
So this says Deshaun Watson has missed 38 regular season games in his 2 seasons with the Cleveland Browns due to a combination of league suspension and injuries.
37?
38.
And 2 seasons? They but doggone
3 seasons.
3 seasons.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 seasons.
2022, he played 6 games due to an 11-game suspension.
Yeah, so he started late.
2023 season was cut short by season-ending shoulder surgery at the 11 games. 2024, he started 7 games before rupturing his Achilles.
Right.
So what I'm saying is, you still paying this man.
You gotta work him, man. You gotta work him. And so I know firsthand, like OG, you know firsthand from switching out. I know firsthand from switching out, and it didn't work. You know,
it didn't work with me either.
No, well, they should have switched out. That's what I'm saying. They didn't switch out, and it didn't work. So
you say he's earned about 120, maybe 130 so far, and he's been out 37 games.
Yeah.
Y'all know who his agent
money,
is?
Man. Same guy as Micah?
David Mulugeta.
Do we have time for the final segment?
I mean, come on.
You got 5 minutes, Corey?
I got time. Let's get it.
Let's get it, man. All right. Here we go.
These organizations exhaust all their resources for years to come. And then when he wins, everyone says, oh my God, LeBron's the best. Well, then he leaves and those teams are terrible and they have no capital. They have no draft capital. They have no assets. And they say, oh, see, look what happens. You know, when LeBron leaves, obviously he's a great player. But when you get to influence the personnel decisions, I feel like it's hurting the NBA. And I just want to get your opinion on that.
Yeah, I'm not living it every day. Yeah. You know, I don't know what it's like to sit in that front office and have things dictating to you. I don't know for sure that he is, but it appears so. I think it'd be maddening as a teammate to know that you could be expendable for one of his guys that he thinks he needs to play with. I like kind of rag on Michael Jordan here a little bit, and I think we were a similar ilk with the Jazz. Is I like where guys just tighten their belt up and say, you know what, let's go to work. We just got to get better. We got to play harder. We got to play smarter instead of just, where's the grass greener? I'm going to go there and win a championship. I think it devalues that. You're not climbing the mountain, you're taking a helicopter to the top.
That's the great John Stockton speaking on on that. And Corey, tell me what you thought about what he said about taking the helicopter up to the top. You know, not battling it out, man, and just let's go. We got to be better. What do you think about that?
Man, that's two different eras, man. You know, where he said Hornacek and Malone, they played together for what was it, 13 plus years or whatever? They
Like
guys played together.
Yeah, like 18 years. Yeah.
Something crazy. And they built around each other. Like you said, let's work harder, let's get better, as opposed to Malone probably could have went somewhere. John Stockton probably could have gone somewhere. The crazy part is we know LeBron did it one time at least when he went to Miami. We know that he's done that before. We know that he's brought in players that he wanted around, you know, to surround himself with. I hate that it came from John Stockton, but there's some truth to it. You know what I mean? I kind of agree, but I do know LeBron has held his own. We just know that he was never considered a killer, closer. You know, one of those guys who takes charge in the fourth. He's always been able to carry his team there, but he's always needed a little help achieving the ring. So I don't necessarily disagree with it. I'm just mad that there's some truth to it.
OG, do you feel like leaving a team that drafted you and going to somewhere else so you can team up with somebody to win a chip takes away from your greatness?
No. And I'm gonna tell you why.
Yeah. What up?
I'm gonna tell you why. Because to me, LeBron left Cleveland because Cleveland didn't want to bring no help in there. So basically what he said is, you won't help me, I help myself. When he went to Miami. That's the way I saw that.
Is Number that two, why?
Oh, can I finish? You didn't interrupt Corey. So you mean keep on going? You want to make your statement?
No, I don't agree with that being the reason why he left. But go ahead.
But I said that's what I thought. I didn't say you thought it, G. Did I say G thought this? You know, we always had this conversation about opinion and, you know, the A thing. So, secondly, John Stockton goes sit up here and say by taking the helicopter and not going up the mountain, what the case may be. What did they get him 19 seasons? What did they get him in 19 seasons? Where did they get it? What did they get it?
Don't.
Number two.
That's not fair.
Hold on. I'm not finished. All ain't fair in love and war. Secondly, he got his own teammate that left and tried to go to the promised land, took the helicopter ride. But he ain't saying nothing about that.
That was after he retired. That team had dismantled.
Yeah. But what difference do it make? What difference do it make? You want to talk about a scenario. Scenario is taking the helicopter or climbing the mountain. Right? That's the scenario that's the picture he tried to paint. So he basically saying that you should stay with the original team that drafted you like he did. But that didn't get him.
But you just tried to throw Malone under the bus for going to the Lakers at his last season.
I'm throwing him under the bus because why he not talking about Malone? Why he not talking about KD?
That team was so KD's in that same realm.
But you just said that about KD.
No, because the dude brought up LeBron. So that's why.
That's what I'm saying. So why is all the focus on LeBron? Everybody like LeBron is always on one that's done that.
LeBron calls himself the GOAT. That's why. That's the only reason LeBron gets all this right here.
I didn't hear that. I didn't hear John Stockton say that. I didn't hear a
I
man
think
say
that,
that when he
but
started
I think
talking.
that was the point. That's what they were talking about, though, right?
I didn't hear nothing mentioned about the GOAT.
No, because we didn't start it from the beginning of their whole conversation.
Anyway, like I said, John Stockton was going to try to preach, but instead of 19 seasons where he would, and get him then.
So you're okay with and I feel like, and LeBron's not the only one who did it, like you said. Kevin Durant did it too, and
other players have done it too. It just didn't pan out.
People don't talk about it much, but Kevin Garnett was one of the first ones who did it.
Right.
When he left.
Right.
But as you look at it, nobody looks at Kevin Garnett as one of the top player. They look at him as a great player, but not the top player. The same way that people look at Kevin Durant now. So everybody else gets that you're not that top player, but LeBron.
So they get a pass.
LeBron, no, they're not getting the pass. LeBron is the one getting the pass because LeBron, regardless of what he did, he's still being looked at from some people as the GOAT. Even though he did the same thing Kevin Durant did, he did the same thing Kevin Garnett did, and they've never been looked up as that because of what they did. LeBron's not getting that same criticism.
That's because that is because he got more accolades than the ones you just talked about.
Okay, I can throw a better example out. Remember when Scotty, Charles, Drexler, they went down to Miami to combine themselves with King trying to win one, trying to force one out in Houston. Yeah, and it didn't work.
You hear what I said? What I said is it's been done by a lot of other players. It just didn't work out. That's why you don't hear it being talked about. If they had gone there and won championships, then it'd be talked about.
Kevin Garnett,
huh?
And KD, it worked out for both of them.
No, I'm saying it worked out, right? But how many championships have they won?
They won one.
They won one. How many championships did LeBron win in Miami?
2.
Okay. How many championships did LeBron have?
We got 4.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying.
It's
not working out. If put it this way,
how many KD got?
Listen,
how many KD got?
KD got 2.
Okay, so that's what he won 2, just like LeBron did. But he's not getting that.
LeBron got 4. If you let me finish, I can tell you my whole story. But you always want to cut me off because y'all afraid I'm gonna say something out the way. So you try to get me sidetracked, but I'm not gonna let that happen.
Go ahead.
What I'm saying is, if you go out here and you invest your money in Bitcoin and you don't get no return, then you don't flop. But if you go out here and you make millions and millions of dollars, then people will be talking about you. Man, how you do that? Tell me how you did it. Tell me, can I do it too? What can I do to get there? So those tried to do it, but they wasn't successful because they don't have as many chips.
But you say that, but the one main thing that all of those guys or a lot of those guys had a problem with was the real GOAT, which is Michael Jordan. Mm-hmm. Everybody had to go through MJ, to try to get one. Even, you saying that, what did that get John Stockton? Nothing. You had to go through MJ.
Right.
His entire career.
Right.
So
that's the problem. That's the problem that everybody had. Ewing, Reggie, Drexler, all them guys played in his era. They didn't get them because of that. That's what they got.
How'd you start your statement? How'd you start your statement when G asked you? What's the first thing you said? You ain't remember.
No, I don't.
Remember.
What I say?
You said this is a different era.
It is a different era.
Exactly. So the point I'm trying to make is it's a different era. People are doing it. It may not work out when they do it. What's his name? Went to Phoenix from Washington.
Bill
went to Phoenix. It's supposed to be him, Durant, and Booker. Never worked out. Mm-hmm. My man went to Philly from
Paul George.
Went to Philly. Supposed to be a big 3. No big 3. Didn't work out. Never hear nothing. You will never hear nothing said about it.
So right now, your point is just saying that because of what I said, the era is different. That it's okay.
I understand it's okay, but people are doing it. Not just LeBron. it's becoming the way. I'm not saying I won't say it's becoming the way because it's not hadn't taken over everything, but it's the option out there the players are taking advantage of, and not just LeBron.
Well, let me ask you this: if I'm the GOAT, shouldn't they want to come play with me?
But if your organization is not going to allow that, how is that going to happen? If your organization is not going to bring people in, how is that going to happen? And
so
that's what happened to me.
He had Kyrie, so he went back to Cleveland. He had Kyrie there, right,
and he won one with Kyrie.
No, he did.
Yeah, he did. I was a year.
He did. He did. I'm about to get you.
He did. But then what he do? He left Cleveland.
Right.
He did
that for his kids.
He did.
Yeah. He went to California for the three. So when he went to California, when he went to California, what big three he had in California? When he went to the Lakers, when he originally went to the Lakers, what was there? Who was there?
He got rid of everybody that was there.
How he get rid of him? He just coming. They traded everybody for him.
Come on now. We all know that LeBron is also the player executive.
The point I'm trying to make is, okay, so who left that would have made it a big three? Who did he get rid of that made it a big three?
Well, Randall was there. Randall was there. Brandon Ingram was there. Lonzo Ball was there. He got rid of all of them. Huh?
So that made a big three. They won the championship with that team.
It was like a big 2.5. They won those 3 though.
Yeah, they wouldn't won no championship with that team.
Why not?
You crazy?
One of
Lonzo Ball was hurt. Brandon Ingram was a 2 pick. They was not gonna win no championship.
Boy, stop. You gonna just disrespect Brandon Ingram and come on, man. What are we doing
How
here?
many times has Lonzo Ball been hurt?
Now Lonzo Ball, he's been hurt. We ain't gonna.
Yeah, he's hurt now. He hurt now. Ain't he?
So come on, G. Come on,
man, y'all. So they're calling a big 3 over in doggone in Minnesota with Rudy Gobert, doggone Anthony Edwards, and Randall. But now he ain't part of the big 3.
Who? That's the big 3.
That's what they call it in Minnesota. Yeah.
I don't know if they calling that a big 3. They're just big guys, but that ain't. That's not a big 3, is it?
That's a 1.5, putting 2 of them to be a half.
Boy, y'all just say anything, dog.
But that's a big 3.
Rudy Gobert and Randall. Randall didn't show up most of the season. Then he got hurt.
No, that's not true.
They were playing, but I'm just saying I don't call it a big 3. Big 3 is I don't. So in order for me is. In order for you to be called a big 3, you had to have left your team where you were the man, and then you came somewhere else, and the other dude did the same thing. That's when you put a big 3 together,
So Rudy Gobert, when he left Utah, he was the man in Utah. When he left, when Randall left his squad, he was the man in doggone New Orleans. Like, what are we doing here?
I thought he came from New York. He was the man in
New York. No, I'm sorry, New York.
He was the man in New York?
Was he not? Who was the man? Who was the man?
So, but then they were a sorry team.
Who was the man?
It's easy to be the man on a sorry team.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait, you can't change it up now because you said they had a sorry team. Was he not the man in New York, or was he the man? Which one was it?
If you say he was.
Okay, I was about to say by default he was the man.
So Bronson wasn't there then? Bronson wasn't there with him?
Bronson wasn't. He wasn't. That's why they let him go, because they said they wanted Bronson to get more
him
shots.
and Bronson didn't play together.
I said that's why they let him go, because they wanted Bronson to get more shots up.
No, Bronson was the man. He wasn't the man. That's why he wanted to leave. Anyway, so you gonna tell me that Rudy Gobert, Randall, and brain for it. Kevin George, whatever his name is, I can't remember right now. That they are comparison to.
He said Kevin George.
They are comparison to KD and the Splash Brothers. KD, Curry, and I'm having the brain lock tonight, boy.
Draymond Green.
And Draymond Green. Yeah, Draymond Green.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Are you serious? Do you hear what you just said? That's not.
Absolutely.
That's not the same thing,
Why not?
huh?
Why not?
Hey, man, you got.
You
Come
delusional
on.
again, man. You
Hey,
delusional
if you go in there and look at the point average, that all of them average, and you comparing to what Randall, Anthony Edwards, and Rudy Gobert average, I bet you it's close to the same.
Okay.
I bet you it ain't.
What
I bet you
y'all
it ain't.
always want to say about
Okay, so
comparison?
how much do you think Klay Thompson averaged during that time, Corey?
When they played together?
Yeah, when
You mean-
Klay Thompson and when they were considered the big three, Draymond Green, Klay Thompson, and Steph Curry, how many points do you think Klay Thompson averaged?
Probably between, I would say, 18 and 20.
So how many points do you think Anthony Edwards averaged? Huh? How many points do you think? How many points do you think?
By 25. By 25.
How many points did Julius Randle average?
About 15.
You man, boy.
G,
All right.
G,
Average.
Average.
I'm gonna see this in the bird right now. Okay, they are a big three. How long have they been playing together?
1 year.
1 year. So since they are a big three, as you deemed them to be, saying they are just as good as Draymond, Curry, and the other Splash Brother when he was there, then let's see down the road how many championships that big three gonna win.
We'll see. I don't know. We'll see.
I can't hear you.
We'll see. I mean, time to tell.
I can't hear you. You're not saying that.
Time to tell.
That's all you know.
Julius Randle averaged 18.7 points a game last season.
Last season, he did.
I'm finna.
And what did Klay Thompson average? 18 points, right?
No.
He went with them last year.
Oh, wait a minute.
He went with Golden State last year.
You talking about that year that you said?
I'm talking about the year when they considered the big three. All right.
Okay.
Not last year, because he averaged like 12 points last year. All right.
I can't believe you gonna sit here and say that
No,
Randall Gobert.
We didn't say Klay, Katie, and Curry. We said Klay, Draymond Green, and Curry. Let's get it right. Draymond Green had never averaged 20 points.
Because you are delusional.
Draymond Green had never averaged 20 points.
If you think those three.
But they were considered the big three. Am I right? This is what you're telling me.
So it's all about the amount of points each person averages that makes you a big three.
So what are you going by? Because Rudy Gobert was the defensive player of the year. So what are we going by then?
Where the team jails and the way you play together, which ends up winning you what?
But that's not what makes you the big three, though, OG.
Klay Thompson averaged 19.8 points a game and 8 rebounds. 8 assists. What?
Boy, y'all better stop with these lies, dog. Where you getting this information from, Corey?
I just put it in AI. You don't think he averaged at least 8 assists on an average?
Klay Thompson?
Passing it off to Steph? Passing it off to Draymond? You don't think he averaged at least 8 assists over his career with the Warriors?
Klay Thompson? No.
Come on, man.
Serious?
Okay. I know, like OG said before, the AI may be wrong sometimes, but this is just what it's saying. So you agree with the 19.8 and the 8 rebounds, but not the assists?
Not even the 8 rebounds. No, I don't even agree with the 8 rebounds. I give you the points. This man. All right, here we go. This is Sports ESPN. This man has averaged 2 assists, 2.3, 2.4, 2.8, 2.4, 2.5, 2.1, 2.1, 2.9, 2.2. This.
So you're saying he averaged
that's assists. That's assists.
That's assists. How many
rebounds? He averaged 3.3, 4.1, 3.9, 3.8. 3.8, 3.7, 3.8.
Okay,
right.
what was his average point?
His average points, he had 17.9. He had 21.9 in 2022. He had 20 and 21, 21 and 18, 20.
So you going backwards? Okay.
Yeah. So for his career, he averaged 19 points, 19.1.
So only the points were right, but the rebounds and the assists were incorrect.
Yeah.
I still don't understand why we're going through all this. So your justification for a big three compared to another big three is going to be based on points and assists and rebound. That's your comparison.
I'm just telling you, dog.
No, I'm asking you a question.
I'm just trying to tell you why they call it a big three. That's all I'm saying, dog. Y'all trying to discount the big three because they're not Curry in them.
You were saying they are as good as the Golden State big three.
They were.
You crazy?
You mean they're still together?
Right. You're talking about the Draymond Green, Anthony, and doggone Steph Curry, and Klay Thompson, right?
Right.
And you're comparing this three to them? Three?
I am saying that Minnesota. I'm saying that Minnesota one is like comparable to them.
You know they got 5 championships, right?
I know they have 4. Yes.
No, Steph got 5, don't he?
No, he has 4.
Okay, Steph got 4. They've been 6 times, right?
Yeah.
Been to the game.
At least 5. They only went 5.
They only went 5. Okay, 4 out of the 5 times they don't win. And you're comparing this 3 right here to this 3. That's kind of weird. Come on, man. I guess the only time will tell. Now Rudy's on the end of his career. I would say the same for Randall. You know, he probably got a few more years than Rudy. Rudy's more of a defensive guy now. Mm-hmm. Randall, like I said, he didn't show up in the playoffs, like OG said.
Wait a minute, y'all just making up stuff, dog.
Why are we making up stuff? I mean,
why are you saying Randall didn't show up in the playoffs?
Did we talk about Randall having an awesome series? No, we didn't.
Yes,
we did?
Well, maybe you didn't watch the game, obviously, then.
Oh my goodness. Are you saying that we talk heavy about Randall? Look up his playoff stats for me real quick before you did, man.
Oh my gosh.
Well, okay, maybe I'm losing something here. What are you trying to give Randall right now? What crown are you trying to give Randall?
No, I think you're trying to make something seem like you're discrediting players just to make somebody else look better. And
you're trying to make it seem like this dude is a bona fide big and a 3.
This man was balling in the playoffs, and y'all are acting like he didn't do anything. You're like, what is this?
Because we were talking about Anthony. They didn't win. What NF score say?
Randall went crazy in the playoffs.
No, he didn't.
What?
Say crazy? What did he go crazy on? Did you look it up yet?
I'm looking it up now. I'm about to pull it up for you, boy. And this is barbershop talk at its
finest right now. Because we kept talking about they're not gonna win if Anthony don't show up. We didn't say anything about Randall doing his part. You know what I'm saying? They almost won because of Randall. We didn't say none of that.
Randall was hooping, dog.
He said he was hooping.
What are we talking about?
You talking about giving somebody credit where he only deserve a plaque. I mean, he don't deserve a plaque. He deserved the paper. You know.
Let me see. What my man averaged? They said he averaged 21 in the playoffs.
Is that what you're saying? He averaged 21 in the playoffs.
21-7 in the playoffs.
21 and 7 rebounds, and a lot of that
21.7. He had 6 rebounds. He averaged 6 rebounds, 5 assists a game.
And I guarantee you, out of that 21 points, I want to say half of it came from the free throw line, not just because he was putting up buckets.
No, not really, man. He was 6 for 11. He only had 4 free throws, so that ain't it.
So he was balling.
He was balling. I think Lakers was they beat him 5-1. I mean 4-1. He had 16, 27, 22, 25, and 23. Against Golden State, he had 18, 24, 24, 31, and 29. Against Golden State, OKC, he had 28. Then he had 6. That's when he got hurt. Or he got no, I did have a bad game, whatever. He had 24, then he had 5, then he had 24.
That ain't balling.
Yeah, so you talking about your average for the whole playoffs.
Yeah.
But what about the OKC series? So he showed up 2 games.
So you want now you want to
I'm not gonna do that.
He wasn't balling in the playoffs. Now you want to bring up one series. You said he wasn't balling in the playoffs. Now you want to, now that I told you the stats, now you were like, well, what he doing this series right here?
That's not respectable. That's not balling.
Him during the series against OKC. That's when we started talking about him not playing.
No, we did. Y'all said the playoffs.
So let me tell you.
I'm talking about we might say playoffs tonight, but I'm talking about in reality, when we start talking about him during the OKC series, we saying he did not show up. He showed up for 2 out of 4 games. That's what we said. I'll go back and find it for you.
In order for you to be balling for me, I need 30. That's balling. I need 30. You know what I'm saying?
Look at that goalpost move, bro. Look at that goalpost move.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what. Yours sway all the time, so why can't nobody else?
I need 30. That's balling. You average 30, you balling. Now you average what you just said. 21 was his average. That's playing basketball. You playing basketball. Okay, so let's look at it this way. You hit 6 shots, and then you said what you say on the free throw line. He was what you say 11 shots or whatever. What you say 11 points?
He made 4 free throws. What? All right. So what's was Williams balling for OKC?
Williams is a role player. You know what I'm saying? And Williams
that ain't what I asked you. That ain't what I asked you.
Williams
he was just like Randall. He's on games and off games.
What was he? What? So we can go back, and y'all was telling me he was balling.
Well, I know who was balling.
I didn't say that.
Corey, you was in there too talking about he was balling.
No, remember I said I didn't watch it, so I can't speak for it. I remember I did. So I said I didn't. It wasn't exciting to me, so I didn't really watch. I saw bits and pieces.
About balling because I was pulling for Indiana.
Sure was. That's the memo I told you. I jumped off and I jumped on that bandwagon with OG.
I thought wait a minute now. Y'all see y'all. So we going to the final NBA finals. I thought we was talking about the OKC Minnesota game. Y'all see, man.
We can go to there. We can go. I'm just saying. That man cut the music on. But you even do me like that. You even do me like that.
I'm about to show you how to put that.
Hey, you even do me like that.
He got me now. He took my right. I be
I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate that at all.
Hey man, this is what barbershop talk is all about right here, man.
Oh.
What we do. Great conversation, man. We talked about Anthony Edwards in the beginning, and we finished with Anthony Edwards in the end. Hey, great.
I wanted to get some Shikari on, but you know, we'll say that for another day.
Let me see. I got some for us, man. Let me see if I can pull this thing up. So we got my dog Pee Wee. We got him with the temp fade and the 2 lines on the side. They put it in his hat instead, though. They gave him the temp fade with the 2 lines, 2 parts on the side, man, on the left side.
That beard grow out time. I told him what to do. He don't understand.
Oh, this is this cut. He looked different than this.
Kamari said I ain't have a beard.
Yeah, that's after the cut. That's after the cut.
What's that?
That right there, that picture?
Oh.
Yeah. It was thick, man. I can show y'all the before and after.
It ain't like mine.
It was.
Yeah, yours out of control.
It ain't out of control. You gotta know how to handle it, man. Be a man. Grow a beard. Grow a real beard. Be a man. Don't be scared. Don't be
Hey
scared.
man, we appreciate y'all rocking with us. My dog Kamarie White, man. Make sure y'all check him and his wife out. This podcast. They had a new episode that came on yesterday, man. Go back and check it out. Make sure y'all check out our sponsor, Cooking Dad Drink Reviews, man. He's putting out all these reviews for y'all to check out, man. Go make sure y'all check him out. My nephew, NF Skull, always bringing the heat. My cuz Phil Harris, my dog James Littlejohn, Rodney Littlejohn, my cuz Phil Harris, my homeboy Quest, anybody else that may have been out there, man. Charge my eyes, not my
I ain't
heart.
recognizing.
We love y'all. Remember, keep your health and keep God first. My people, Brianna, my dog Dorothy, Alicia, Val, Chris, Joy, Miss Park. Hey, we appreciate y'all rocking with us. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. My dog Kev Todd Shakur, I know you was out there too, man. You wasn't on YouTube, but you was out there, I know. We love y'all, man. We'll see y'all. Oh, my cousin Michael Wolf too. And a beautiful shout out to my wife, Crystal Wright, for coming on and breaking down the court case for Anthony Edwards and Aisha.
Hey, what I tell you, man?
My wife said I could sing.
No, she did. No, she did.
Yeah. Peace.